Fallout 4 has a number of unmarked secret shops and vendors, and in this guide I am going to show you 5 of them. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. The first unmarked location we're going to visit is just slightly south of the Monsignor Plaza. The plaza itself is southwest of Bunker Hill. Once you make it to the plaza from here, head south, and as you do that you should see this building over here that literally says gift shop, and as you approach it you should be able to enter the science center gift shop. Once inside you will find a lonely Mr. Handy who will sell you some science based items such as globes and biometric scanners. So you would need to speak to Mr. Handy, and then you will need to select the what's for sale option, and with that he should open his barter screen. So as said, you can find things like globes and flasks and so on. Now the really great thing about this particular hidden vendor is that he actually has a good number of shipments that he can sell to you as well. And the other thing is he's actually alone inside this shop, so the chances of him getting attacked or interrupted by enemies when you enter the building isn't that high, making him a pretty good vendor to get access to. Our next unmarked location is northeast of Walden Pond. Walden Pond itself is directly far south of Sanctuary. So once you make it to Walden Pond, notice there's a gift shop here. You want to actually travel northeast. So the easiest way to get here is to travel northeast into this pond-like area. And from here, you want to then go to this trunk over here and then just basically follow this trunk all the way up over the hill. And we should see the shop, the gift shop rather, just across this hill. So I'm just going to do this really quickly. Now, as we do this, again, as I said, there should be the gift shop right over here. And you will notice you're in the right area if you notice a couple of cats right outside, a doghouse, and a lovely picture of a cat inside the building as well. At this location you will find this trader, and when speaking to the trader, select the barter option, and on him you will find some general good items. Now the really cool thing about this particular trader is that he will sell you the Atom Cast jacket and jeans, which is a rather unique item in the game. By unique I don't mean unique, but a rather rare item instead. This usually is quite difficult to obtain, but he is one of the few traders in the entire game that will sell it to you for a reasonable price. For our next unmarked location, we're going to first head to ArcJet Systems. ArcJet System is directly south of Walden Pond, our last location. So once you get to ArcJet System, from here just directly head west, and this time we are looking for a shack that will be situated over a pool of irradiated water, and inside the shack we will find a cool doctor. So we should be able to see this shack rather soon. So I think it should be just over this hill over here, and there it is over there, and there's irradiated water. So this is the trader we're looking for, Bethany. Now if she isn't outside like in my game and she's inside, make sure you take a power armor or some radexes, anything to combat the radiation. Now when speaking to Bethany, she will actually have a good number of medical based items, so 8 items. So if I can quickly go into her barter system, I'll show you. In this instance she has some buff out, some jet, and some psycho, but she's also known to have other things as well, like radaway, radex, and steam pack. The more you visit her, the more she is likely to have. So make sure you make a habit of visiting her from time to time, where she's likely to have some really good decent aid items for you. And if you made it this far into this video, then please consider liking this video. I really enjoy reading and replying to as many comments as I can, so please consider leaving a comment, especially telling me about any other unmarked vendors that you have found which I haven't mentioned in this video. For our next unmarked location, we're going to head to Coastal Cottage, which is located on the very top right hand corner of the map. Once you make it to Coastal Cottage, from there we're going to head south to an unmarked location. So as said, we're at Coastal Cottage, and from here we're going to head south. Now as we head south, again similar theme, we should see a shack. This particular shack will have a neon sign right outside it, allowing you to identify it a little bit more easily. So it should be right over there in fact. So let me just quickly make my way over there, and you should be able to see the neon sign right over there. Now in this case we're going to head inside, and this particular trader, you are looking for Leonard, and when speaking to Leonard you will find that he actually has a decent amount of ammo on him, making him what seems to be a decent ammo vendor in the game. He also has some other pretty decent items such as aid items and some general junk items too. And for our last unmarked location, we're going to head to Fairline Hill Estates, and from there we're going to head slightly northwest to a small hidden trailer. Fairline Hill Estates itself is directly far north of the Gunners Plaza and also directly far south of Diamond City Market. So once you make it to the location from here, just head northwest and you should be able to see the trailer fairly early. It should be just around here, and you will notice you're in the right place if you see a small farm set up outside the trailer also. So in this particular trailer we are looking for an NPC and their name is Eleanor, and if you speak to Eleanor you should see that she has some pretty standard general items. In particular, she does have some ammo, but she also happens to have a good deal of weapons, some aid items and some junk too, making her a really good all-rounder vendor to visit from time to time to satisfy potentially a couple of your needs. In this guide, I covered 5 unmarked secret shops, vendors and traders that you can visit from time to time, but there are so many more unmarked locations in Fallout 4, especially those that contain secret treasures and developer secrets. If you want to find out more about some other hidden locations that have some hidden loot, including a secret Fallout 4 developer secret, then click on the video you see on the screen right now. Click on the video you see on the screen right now to find out more about this Fallout 4 developer secret.